Hey you guys, my name's Rosemary. Welcome to the 5-day Beachbody coaching sneak peek. I will be your host for the next 5 days, walking you through some of the perks and logistics of being a Beachbody coach, what we do, why it matters, how we help people, how we make money, and if it's all worth it and if it's for you. Today I want us to get to know each other just a little bit. I know it's hard when there's a lot of people in the group, but this is all about putting ourselves out there and building a community and trying to really discern this opportunity with one another. So I'll go first. Like I said, my name is Rosemary Ferreira. I am a newlywed, kind of. I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary recently, and I have been a Beachbody coach for 7 months now, and I had no idea before I started coaching, probably within a few weeks of when I started coaching, that Beachbody even existed as an entity and that coaches were out there. If I had known sooner, I wish I would have probably jumped on the boat sooner, because this is kind of the opportunity that I was looking for but didn't know existed. I've had experience in the health and wellness field for a couple years, and coaches definitely don't have to have any experience in any kind of coaching or fitness. But I had tried out personal training and it was great, but the hours were less than desirable, and it was just really physically taxing. I got to the point where I was, helping other people, but I wasn't walking the walk and I wasn't living a healthy lifestyle myself, because I was so worn out and stressed and busy in the gym, standing around in between clients instead of being able to make my own schedule. So then I tried a full-time job, which I'm still currently doing in an office, and that's great for stability and a good income and good experience, but there was still something in me wanting more, wanting something else, wanting something bigger, more impactful, something where I could interact with people more, and something where I would find kind of a balance in my life. I feel like our society is kind of always running around super stressed and busy and never really finding time to take care of ourselves. And I really desired that in a future career, and would love to have a family sometime soon in the future. So I started trying to brainstorm what options would be available to me to be able to stay home as a mom and still bring some income into our family, still be able to have something for me that I would find fun, something that would encourage me to be fulfilled and have purpose, yes, as a mom and as a wife, but also just as Rosemary. And so my makeup artist for my wedding, Brandy Pope, some of you may know her, she at the time was just starting as a Beachbody coach, and when she was doing my practice trial, told me, just casually mentioned, I think she was drinking Shakeology, and was telling me how she used to have very severe stomach digestive issues, and upon drinking this shake, she had felt so much better, and she had lost a lot of weight after pregnancy with these different fitness programs. And I thought, good for her. I had been involved in some kind of fitness or sports, so I could appreciate that she had found something that worked for her. And I had tried several meal replacement shakes or protein shakes in the past, because I love convenience. I'm all about convenience, or it doesn't work for me. But I stopped because those shakes, as I learned more about nutrition, they were very sugary or were just protein and nothing else that my body needed, and that wasn't good for a meal replacement. And so I kind of stopped and maybe did like the spinach smoothies every now and then. But still, that was expensive to buy all the ingredients and took a lot of time to put them all in there. So I started following Brandy on Facebook, and this was a time in my, health journey where once I got married and I was really working full time, and we were settling into our life together, I kind of put my health on hold, and was still like searching for what was me, what was my passion, how could I do what I loved. And sometimes you get happy and you gain a couple pounds, and I was in a rut, and we had a gym across the street from our apartment complex, but neither of us ever used it, and I couldn't get up early. I was starting to get tired all the time from working And the more tired you are, the more lethargic you are, and then the less you want to do anything. So I was just kind of in this cycle, and I was looking for something to get me back energized and feeling like myself, feeling more confident. So as I followed Brandy, I was following Shakeology, looked at the ingredients, studied it for a long time, and just kept hearing about it. And as in a marriage, you have to come to compromises together. That wasn't something that at the time my husband was convinced that we should spend the money on. I wasn't convinced either. I just wanted to try it. So I had my parents get it for us for Christmas, and they bought us both a month's supply of Shakeology. Haha. And starting January 1st, I drank it every day, and I have for every day since then. And immediately within 2 weeks, I was just so much happier. I was energized. It helped curb a lot of cravings. I don't know if a lot of you are in an office environment, but it's pretty brutal at the office when everyone has candy on demand. They bring in cookies and cake, and you have catered lunches. And I was falling victim to that quite often. And Shakeology was just kind of a motivation for me to really fuel myself. I knew at least once a day I was putting really dense nutrients into my body. And that really kind of started this engine to make healthier choices. And I got plugged in with the Beachbody community just by virtue of drinking it, and seeing how encouraging those people were and how motivated they were and how many obstacles they had to overcome inspired me. And I started doing PiYo, and just to kind of ease my way back into fitness, and immediately was seeing results, felt stronger, could see definition, and started to get a little more consistent in working out. It was at that time that I kind of started putting all the pieces together, and I contacted Brandy and said, what is this coaching thing all about? I see you posting about it, you seem really happy. I want to be able to make money on the side for my family. I want to be able to help people. How do I do it? What does it entail? Am I, gonna have to throw a bunch of money into it to participate? So we had a phone call, talked it out. I was in a group much like this one to just learn more about the different opportunities and the products and the day-to-day responsibilities of being a coach. And thank goodness I love to create my own schedule and be organized. If you don't love to make your own time and create your own life and your own schedule, maybe this isn't for you. But if you are self-motivated and want to grow and want to be challenged and want to change and just want to work on yourself, which is the place I was when I started coaching, then maybe this is for you. And maybe you just want to try Shakeology, or you've been drinking it and you are interested in getting the 25% off discount. That's reason enough, because it's crazy that when people see you living this excited, changed, happy life, that's something that they want to know why and how did they get it too. And icing on the cake is if you've lost weight or you have toned or build muscle, and they'll ask, what kind of program are you using? How are you doing this? So the number one responsibility as a coach is just to be an example and to be always working on yourself. Being vulnerable with your struggles and being real when you don't get it right, because we all don't get it right a lot of times. But I would say the first responsibility is just walking the walk. And that takes a while to get down. And we all are still working on it. What I love about this company is that it really does want to develop leaders. And so as a coach, you're developing yourself as your own CEO. Depending on how involved you want to be and how much time you want to put into it, it's up to you. Some people, like I said, are in it for the discount. Some people want to do it on the side as a hobby. If a family member is interested, they could get the commission off of a sale. Great, kind of as it happens. And then there are business builders, people who really are wanting to take it straight to the top, want to make it their full-time income, want to make it their full-time job, and that is so possible, and something that I'm working towards now. And I know so many other people on my team and in my upline have built those million-dollar companies and have built those sources to pay off debt and to pay off college and to you know, build their dream home, or to stay home with their kids, or to hire someone to help them with laundry. They kind of create this vision of what they would make them feel happy, what they would love for their family and their friends, and they build it. And this company is the avenue where people can build that with as much or as little effort as you want to put into it. Obviously, how much you earn, your financial outcome, is going to be a direct correlation with how many lives you're impacting and how many people you're changing in their health journey. So this is a lot of information to digest. I know it's a super long video. This is kind of my introduction to Beachbody and my story. I have so many other details in my background just about my struggles with getting healthy and gaining and losing weight and yo-yo dieting, but this is something in the last 7 months I have found works like nothing else. Nutrition, fitness, and accountability, the support. You won't find this in a gym. You won't find this with a trainer necessarily. It's up to you to put in the work, but you have the support here and the accountability to help you do it. And then along the way, you can help other people get healthy and turn that passion into a profit. So comment below why you're here, who your coach is, some fun facts about yourself. I'd love to get to know you, and check back tomorrow for more posts and more details about this big overview I've given you.